New York's governor issued an urgent appeal for medical volunteers Monday amid a staggering number of deaths from the coronavirus, as he and health officials warned that the crisis unfolding in New York City is just a preview of what other communities across the U.S. could soon face. "Please come help us in New York now," Governor Andrew Cuomo said as the state's death toll climbed by more than 250 in a single day to a total of more than 1,200 victims, most of them in the city. He said an additional 1 million healthcare workers are needed to tackle the crisis. "We've lost over 1,000 New Yorkers," Cuomo said. "To me, we're beyond staggering already. We've reached staggering." Even before the governor's appeal, close to 80,000 former nurses, doctors and other professionals in New York were stepping up to volunteer, and a Navy hospital ship, also sent to the city after 9/11s, had arrived with 1,000 beds to relieve pressure on overwhelmed hospitals. "Whatever it is that they need, I'm willing to do," said Jerry Copps, a musician and former nurse whose tour with the show Blue Man Group was abruptly halted by the outbreak. He returned to his Long Island home, where he volunteered to be a nurse again. While waiting to be reinstated, Copps has been helping at an assisted living home near his house in Shirley, New York. The spike in deaths in New York was another sign of the long fight ahead against the global pandemic, which was filling Spain's intensive care beds and shutting millions of Americans inside, even as the crisis in China, where the outbreak began in December, kept easing. More than 235 million people, about 2 of every 3 Americans, live in the 33 states where governors have declared statewide orders or recommendations to stay home. In California, officials put out a similar call for medical volunteers as coronavirus hospitalizations doubled over the last 4 days and the number of patients in intensive care tripled. Challenging times are ahead for the next 30 days, and this is a very vital 30 days, President Donald Trump told reporters. "The more we dedicate ourselves today, the more quickly we will emerge on the other side of the crisis."